What's up? Happy New Year. How the hell are you? We're back. We're back stronger, but actually weaker and fatter, but it's fine. I had 2 weeks off. I went back to Dublin, see family, see friends, have Christmas, eat cake, and it was great. Actually, it was really, really nice. From my last episodes, like let's say three ago, I was definitely down in the dumps. Opening it up a bit, venting a little bit, whinging a little bit. We all do it. It's fine. And back stronger. Feel good, actually. Feel really, really good. So obviously going home helped. It didn't feel like it at the time, but it definitely did. So this is my first session back, and it felt good and also really, really bad. I stuck to 80 kilo. When I left off, I was pretty much doing singles and triples and nothing else. And I was watching, there's a great channel on YouTube called Renaissance Periodization. Really, really good channel, really informative. Nothing like flashy, no fancy editing, just good, solid information. And there was one really good video basically on the difference between, like, yes, testing your one rep maxes or just always pushing for that 100% can be a good thing sometimes, but it's not training. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, I have been looking at this maybe not totally the wrong way, but just not in as much detail. And to to push your one rep max, you need to train like before it. He basically, the channel is just saying it's like doing a one rep max every single time you go into a session is like taking an exam without studying every single day or every single week. You know what I mean? And if you take an exam and you get a mark, and then the next time you just take the same exam, you're not gonna do any better probably. Whereas if you go off and study, i.e., train, you come back, you should do better in the exam. And that analogy definitely rang home. I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So we're swing. I mean, this is only the first session back, so I'm sticking with 80 kilos anyway. But I'm not gonna go to 100. I'm gonna stick with 5 by 5. Look at this man, very patiently waiting me. Spots the camera and he's like, I'm not gonna ruin the shot. He's also absolutely judging me, but that's fine. Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna stick with 5 by 5 training. Today I just did 5 by 4 because I've had 2 weeks off, and 5 by 4 is enough volume, especially just with squats alone. So I did 4 sets. They felt, do you know what? They actually felt kind of poppy, even though the form is like fine. This was a good angle actually on this set. I remember I was happy with basically my torso is coming straight down. So I've chatted in other episodes before. I'm trying to strengthen my core. I'm doing a good amount of core work, which I've never really done before, and it's helping just keep me upright like from now. So the weight, when you're sort of at the bottom of the movement there, the weight is pushing me forward, that I want to fall flat on my face. And yes, your quads are stabilizing that. And yes, you've got to get your hips involved. But also, my core is helping so much. Like, that's what's keeping me upright and maintaining good form. Well, good form, quote unquote. But so I've been enjoying that. It does seem to be helping for now. 80 kilo did feel heavy today. Squats are mad though. Like, squats are one of those exercises where you feel like you've got nothing left, but you kind of just can do another rep. Whereas I think other exercises I fail like much quicker. And speaking of failing at squats, like bailing out, is so much fun. I actually enjoy doing it. It's just become not a scary exercise. It's crazy to me because when you get used to the weight just rolling off your back, your confidence skyrockets. It's not that you can lift any heavier, but you're not, man. Like, squats is such a mental game. Like, as soon as you lift the weight off, like there, you kind of feel if it's going to be heavy or if it's going to go light. Whereas if you're not afraid for it to roll off your back, it doesn't really matter. That sort of takes that out of the equation. So you're going to get a screen full of ass here. And actually, not the worst form. Not the best. I think on the last rep, yeah, I remember. So you can see my knees want to cave in. They really want to. And I think they do on the last one. So what was that? Maybe 4. Probably have one more. Catching his breath. Thinking, oh my God, I'm going to drop this. It's only 80 kilo. Skinny legs. Cave, cave, cave. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. First session back. Please don't judge. Oh my God, I went for one more. I'd say this was horrible. Yeah, kinda. outrageous, outrageous reps. Yeah, first session back, as I said. So, what I'm doing, 5x5, I am doing lots of these hip thrusters. I love this machine. It lights up my glutes like there's no tomorrow. My ass feels class. It definitely helps. And with the hip rotation, another thing I noticed today was because I'm lifting with only 80 today and it's not that heavy. It's like when I'm struggling to get the weight up, let's say, because it's kind of light, my brain is sort of more time to think about like the feeling of the moment of like, okay, what's actually struggling right now? Like, where can I feel in my body is failing to get the weight up? And today I noticed that my hips, if I made like a conscious decision to sort of almost thrust my hips like halfway up the squat, or just think about my hips, it helped to keep me upright as well, and it actually pushed the weight up a bit. So that was interesting. I'm going to think about that next time, and I'm going to address it and talk more about it probably. So I'm only filming one set. Obviously, I did more, but we love the hip thrusts. These farmer walks, I haven't chatted about these. These feel really, really good. So number one, I'm doing them because my forearms and my grip strength and wrist strength are just shocking. Like I have the forearms, such a pussy, and that's hindering my bench press, which is annoying, and it also hinders my deadlift, which is also annoying. So I've started doing these farmer walks, and they feel great in my core, they feel great in my forearms, and they just feel great at everything. So this video was kind of trash. I just wanted to get back into the swing of making a video, and it's already over. So have a lovely week. Do what you do. Be you. Stay safe. Stay happy. And I will see you in the next video.